Out of the more than 50 different species of deer in the world, the roe deer is not the biggest, the toughest or the strongest, but for me it just might be the most beautiful one. What an abundance of elegance, adaptability, speed, bravery, ideal curves and interesting behavior. I just love roe deer. I want to paint them. But where to start? Well, first, I have to study the animal extensively. I want to get to know them in detail, from their eyelashes to their bones. In order to be able to learn how a vertebrate animal is assembled, you'll have to study its bone anatomy. The bone frame of the roe deer is perfectly built for sneaking, jumping and running. How are these bones placed? What do the muscles do? Where is the fat situated? Same goes with the head. Why, for example, are the eyes placed where they are? Research like this already gives you some hints. But during model construction, you really get to know how logically and beautifully everything is set in its right place. The model gets a flexible backbone made out of aluminum. The body is made of thick slices of foam, with empty spaces in between, so it can bend in all directions. The legs are also made of slices of foam, so that they can pivot and turn as in real life. Ultimately, the model must be able to imitate almost every pose of a living roe deer. And a little paint makes it look a bit more like the real thing. Well, that should be fine for now. Meanwhile, I started thinking that a painting of a roe deer with a newborn fawn might be a nice idea. This means I have to start making an extra model though, because a fawn has got quite different proportions than an adult has got. Fortunately, roe deer fawns are quite small, so a fawn model is somewhat less labor intensive. I try to position mother and child in such a way that it looks both naturally and artistically pleasing. That's not really easy, even more so when you try this in an outdoor setting. That's not really working for me. Back to the studio. How about adding some nettles? A nettle jungle. I have to make a study of nettles as well then. Okay, let's paint. Many layers of acrylic paint are needed to get the desired colors. Many layers. This painting project stood on hold for a couple of years when I was busy doing lots of wildlife film work. While walking in the woods with my son, we saw this roe doe lying down. I started filming, but I was much more busy helping my son to focus his binoculars so he could see her properly. So focused, actually, that I did not notice the somewhat strange behavior of the doe. It wasn't until I came home and checked my footage that I saw she just had given birth to twins, between the nettles. Okay, let's pick up from where we left off. Some extra leaves. Working for such a long time on such a project makes the artist experience different emotional stages. Here one can hear the artist, "What am I doing?" enter the so-called panic phase.
I can't paint.
A classic phase that slips into each project one or more times.
I'm the world's lousiest artist.
Experience teaches us that the best thing to do is to calmly proceed. It usually will gonna be alright. That doesn't look half bad, does it?